It's Tuesday, October 16th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, the provincial government has introduced legislation on the controversial speculation tax. Finance Minister Carol James says the aim of the tax is to improve housing affordability for thousands, including seniors forced to live in their vehicles and young professionals who leave the province because they can't find a place to live. The proposed tax is calculated at rates of 0.5%, 1%, or 2% of assessed value of homes in core urban centres, with the highest rate applied to foreign owners and so-called satellite families. Liberal leader Andrew Wilkinson says the party will oppose the tax. Green Party leader Andrew Weaver says he also has concerns that he'll address once he goes through the legislation. The province is also pressing ahead with its plan to eliminate medical services plan premiums and replace them with an employer health tax. The Employer Health Tax Act, which sets a tax of 1.95% on the payroll of businesses with payrolls over $500,000, was introduced in the legislature on Tuesday and would take effect January 1st. The government says the two moves will cut personal and business taxes by $800 million. An American cannabis producer warning President Donald Trump that Canada is poised to dominate North American marijuana unless the United States takes steps to eliminate barriers to financing and market capital south of the border. A full-page ad in Tuesday's Wall Street Journal, framed as a plea to the White House and its most prominent occupant, warns the U.S. is rapidly losing its competitive advantage to our country, where recreational pot is about to become legal at midnight. Kelowna Mayor Colin Bazaran quashing rumors that he's ready to move into provincial politics. At mayoral forums, Bazaran has used the phrase, "If I am fortunate enough to be re-elected, to serve the entire four-year term." There have been rumors Bazaran would forego the entire term and seek the Kelowna Mission nomination if Steve Thompson steps down before the next provincial election. Kelowna residents gathered at the Salvation Army on Sutherland Avenue Tuesday morning for a talk on the Journey Home strategy and its focus on homelessness.
So it's really designed to teach the community some of the basic concepts and ideas behind Housing First. Well, it's an evidence-based model to address homelessness, and the idea is relatively simple in that it says in order to address an individual's homelessness, you start with housing.
Housing First is a proven approach to help address homelessness and is used all over the world. Oliver Town Council got a near-full Monday from a group of residents outraged by the reinstatement of a volunteer firefighter, that after he entered a peace bond last week to avoid trial on criminal charges. 4 women berated council, demanding the municipality reconsider the fire chief's decision to reinstate Travis Bolenbach. Bolenbach was charged with 1 count of unlawfully being in a dwelling stemming from an incident involving his female neighbor in May of last year. A hazardous situation on Highway 97 Monday morning led police to recover 3 stolen vehicles. Police say around 5:30 a.m. they arrived at a section of Highway 97 northbound between Oyama and Vernon. There they found a gray Ford F550 truck hauling a John Deere 60D excavator loaded on a black dump trailer had collided with a center medium cement barrier. The truck, trailer, and excavator were all reported stolen over the weekend. City of Vernon has moved its bylaw division to what it's calling a more visible location downtown. The new office is located on the ground floor of the Parkade on 33rd Street. Bylaw manager Jeff Gotcher says the new location will make it easier for people to pay their parking tickets and other invoices payable to the city. Police are working to confirm if an abandoned ATM is the one that was stolen during a break-in at Capri Bowling Lanes back in September. A trailer was ditched for 2 days and noticed by residents Sunday afternoon in the 300 block of Mills Road in Kelowna. A resident tells Castanet it was a DC Bank ATM, the same style that was stolen. Police in Delta investigating the theft of a large shipping container of high-end bikes worth up to $800,000. Boxes of the unassembled 2019 models of Rocky Mountain bikes arrived in Delta September 24th, but the container was removed that evening by a semi-truck that is believed to have been stolen from nearby Richmond. Police say the 160 bikes retail for between $3,000 and $6,000 each. Okanagan weather, don't pack away your golf clubs, at least not yet. Continued sunshine, warm temperatures right through the weekend, highs reaching 16. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, local mayors react to the speculation tax, and it was a successful breakout west. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.